as I am going to be doing my one video every day of the tournament, T2 tournament, which starts today with the Lakers against the San Antonio Spurs of 1998. Two very good, well-balanced teams at that point, and hard to say which team was actually better. Spurs with that very elongated attack of theirs. Of course, the Lakers with Nick Van Exel, Eddie Jones, Rick Fox, Robert Horry, and then of course the big man Shaquille O'Neal, with San Antonio with Avery Johnson, Vinny Del Negro, Sean Elliott, Tim Duncan, and of course the captain himself, David Robinson, the Admiral, as he was mostly known as during his playing days, the Admiral. David Robinson in the middle. So Shaquille O'Neal against David Robinson in the middle. That should be an excellent matchup there. You see the uniforms of the time period, the classic Spur uniforms of 89 to 2002, and of course the yellow Lakers uniform from 1978 to 1999. So quite amazing there with those uniforms. So as we'll go ahead and get this thing underway, that should be an excellent start to the series. Of course, Van Exel, and then on the bench, you had a very young Kobe Bryant, Derek Fisher, Eldon Campbell, John Barry, Corey Blunt, and then everyone else are just made up little dudes. So Corey Blunt is really the last of that roster that you have on here. Of course, then and of course the Spurs with Beasley, Person, Purdue, Jackson, Williams, and company. So this should be an excellent game. Now, how will the first game go? That will be the interesting part of this whole thing. So, welcome everybody to the Great Western Forum Arena. Yes, still the Forum as the 97-98 Lakers against the 97-98 San Antonio Spurs. Yes, and I would very much say that the Lakers most definitely have home court advantage in this series, but the Admiral wins the opening tip. So Robert Horry up on Tim Duncan. He is going to have major issues there. It's a three-pointer for Sean Elliott. And away we go with San Antonio up 3-0. Biggest thing is just to make sure that, and Van Exel is fouled by Avery Johnson. Shaq was trying to come in for the put away slam, missed it, went right to the hands of Van Exel. Then he was fouled by Avery Johnson. Boy, he just had that one, then Johnson fouling him. So right off the bat, we have, and Avery Johnson, not sure, but yes, he did foul. And there's the first free throw. So, and there's the second one. So 3-2. So Elliott with the first shot, and this is going to be a big time matchup. Duncan against Horry, and Shaq with the rebound. So here we go. So kind of getting around the pick of Shaq. Boy, that boy is just absolutely blocked by Duncan. He was not falling. And now Shaq inside against the big man, David Robinson, and he misses the layup. Oh, inside to Jones, and he is really surrounded. And now Shaq going to do something, and it will be a shot clock violation. So still 3-2 with the Spurs in the lead here early in the first period. Inside to Duncan, and I mean inside to Robinson. He can't get the fadeaway to go. And now Rick Fox from deep. Oh, that just rimmed out. And there's a nice defense by Robert Horry on that shot. And Shaq will finish it. Robinson was trying to prepare for the hopeful charge. No dice on that one, so Shaq scores his first 2 points of the game. Now Del Negro right from the glass. Call it the bank shot. Right now the Lakers shooting 1 for 5 to start this game. So right now, boy, they are having the Horry with Duncan, and Horry finishes over Duncan. So 6-5, Lakers in the lead, still very early in this game. So not switching. Fox did not switch off on Duncan. He did not want that matchup as Horry, nice defense by Shaquille O'Neal to help out. Now Eddie Jones. Now back to Jones. And again, another shot clock violation. So the team just taking a little bit too long trying to get most of these plays set up here early in this game. 8:26 left to go here in the first period. And Shaq, really good defense on the Admiral, and again, Admiral taking it to the teeth of Shaquille O'Neal, gets the shot to go in that time, and it's a 1-point lead for the Spurs. Oh, inside, and now the double team, and there's a nice 3 for Rick Fox. So 9-7. So they felt the double team coming. And that will rim out. Shaq with the nice rebound. So over to Eddie Jones. And Horry for 3. Ooh. Oh, that is a nice pass. Duncan gets the foul on Shaquille O'Neal. That is his first with 7:05 left to go here in the first period. Fans here at the Forum don't like it one bit. Sharing their displeasure of that call. As the shot is good, so 9-9. So Van Exel, boy, it looked like that thing was going to roll right out. But Van Exel with a nice drive gives the Lakers a 2-point lead. It really looked like that thing was going to roll right out. And now the Admiral dealing with Shaquille. Nice block shot for Shaq. Van Exel to the rim and scores it. So 13-9. And the Lakers, very much a different team from the old Showtime days. And there's another block shot by Shaquille, as he is not letting David Robinson even get close to. And there is Tim Duncan with the mismatch on Van Exel. So 2-point lead. And now Shaq. As Van Exel can't get that rebound, or can't get that shot to go in. As Robinson, I tell you, he is having a little bit of issues dealing with. Oh, Ori just got it over Robinson, but could not get the shot to go in. Duncan, nice rebound by Ori with the defensive help from Nick Van Exel. Whew. So inside to Ori, and that is 2 points there. Nice job. Spurs going to call a timeout, as Coach Popovich has seen enough. So here for this one game broadcast here today is I'm going to be broadcasting a game per day of this tournament 2 of the biggest tournament I did pretty much in a matter of 3 days. I did all of the first game matchups of tournament 1. If you want to go back and look at those videos, please do. And then where I'm doing a game each day of tournament 2, and then I'll do the same thing with tournament 3 and 4, and then everything will kind of coincide with everything as we get into games 2 or everything else. Everything leads up to the round of 16 finals bracket, with only so far one team has actually made that, mostly because of there's no more room. And there's a foul on Derek Fisher, his first. So Jackson in the game now, along with Will Purdue in the middle, and then Beasley. So Avery Johnson trying to hang here. Beasley trying to beat the shot clock, and Shaquille with the rebound. And there's the screen again, inside to Shaq, and he's fouled by Will Purdue. So his first foul of the game, as they were giving him a little bit of a break. So 4 points in the paint. The Lakers lead at 10-2. So the big question is, will the Hack-a-Shaq maneuvers work? And Shaquille O'Neal gets the 3-point play. So 18-11, the Lakers lead it. Van Exel. As that is nice shot by Beasley. He was able to shake off the pressure of Robert Horry. So Kobe, first time in the game, and Shaq there, look out. As he gets the offensive rebound, yeah, go in and block that shot, somebody. No, 20-13 in favor of Avery. Oh, nice drive by Avery Johnson. Could not get the shot to go in. Here comes Van Exel. Over to Shaquille O'Neal, 2 more points, and it's 22-13 as they ran the break very well. So far, Shaq with 9 points in the game, 8 in the paint. And there's a nice shot there as Horry wrangles the rebound, and Kobe Bryant wearing that trademark number 8. And now Van Exel by himself from the 3-point line. Good assist by Kobe Bryant. Young man who's just starting his NBA career. And now Avery Johnson. And that's a foul on Shaquille O'Neal. That's 2 on Shaq at this point in the game, with 2:39 left to go here in the game. So 1988, Will Purdue was picked. And Eldon Campbell will come in for Shaquille O'Neal. So how much will this affect the offense of the Los Angeles Lakers with no Shaq in there right now for the final 2-something in the game in this period? So the Spurs did what they had to do. They got Shaquille O'Neal in foul trouble. Now you still have to worry about Nick Van Exel and his ability to drive the lane and get to the. There you see the shooting percentage so far in the game. The Spurs really not doing well. And that's a nice shot by Beasley. So 12-point lead. And now Kobe to the rack and finishes strong under the absolute pressure of Jackson or Chuck Person. Yeah, Person who can hit that 3-pointer. And there's a nice defense by Robert Horry. So back out to Van Exel. Actually to Fisher. Van Exel pulling it up. No good there. And that is a 2-pointer, excuse me. So Kobe Bryant. And now everybody just kind of getting. Oh boy, Kobe for 3. Can't get the shot to go in. And now Beasley. And that's a 3-pointer. So 29-20 in the last 15 seconds here in the game. The Lakers lead it by 9. And that's a foul on Avery Johnson as his second foul. And so it looks like Coach Popovich will really have to be careful. It's like Coach Pops here, but might have to be careful. So Horry gets the first one to go in. Robert Horry, young man out of Alabama. And 2 for 2. As Campbell came out to help. And that is the end of the first period. It's an 11-point lead for the Lakers. Here at the end of 1. The Spurs going to need to get back into this thing. Down by 11. Well, welcome back everybody. Great Western Forum here as the Lakers lead the San Antonio Spurs by 11 points here in game 1 of tournament number 2. As the Lakers and the Spurs, 2 very good teams at that point of the era, 97-98 against the Spurs of the same year. And Kobe Bryant is fouled by Malik Beasley. And Bryant will head to the free throw line. that first shot is off. And he'll get 1 out 2 for Kobe. So 32-20, 12-point lead here. Now Lakers really playing up here. And Beasley. Shot is blocked by Ori. So John Barry in the game now. So right now Kobe trying to slice through the defense. He did just that and put the ball in for 2 one-handed. So 14-point lead for the Lakers. So Barry picking up Jackson. And Popovich knows that he can't go too far. Nice steal here. All the way down to Kobe Bryant for the slam. So 36-20. And that is runner by Del Negro. And there's a foul on Kobe Bryant, his first, as Del Negro finishes the play strongly. As he missed the shot, got his own rebound, gets the foul, and finishes the play. So a chance for the three-point play at the free throw line here. As he'll get it. So 36-13, 13-point lead here. As Derek Fisher running point. And Fisher, who's been with numerous amount of teams, but his most claim to fame, of course. And there's a foul by Del Negro, his first. And here comes the Admiral. And Tim Duncan will now move to the power forward position. And Beasley will come out. So Fisher letting it fly from 3. And he does that so well. So right now, boy, tough driving in there. So Eldon Campbell really playing up on Tim Duncan. And there's a quick shot by Del Negro. He can't finish it. Here goes Fisher right to Robert Horry. Fisher with the assist. Right now the Lakers out to a 41-23 lead as the Spurs really having issues finishing shots at the rim in this first game. And there goes David Robinson, but Tim Duncan finishes strong, getting the nice two-handed slam. So Kobe Bryant with number 3 guarding him. And now over to John Barry. And Bryant, somehow got that to go in. And looks like Rick Fox ready to come back in the game at the next whistle. Sean Elliott driving it in there, and Eldon Campbell with the defense, and there's a foul against Robert Horry as the shot goes in as the Admiral. So first foul on Horry, and he'll come out for Rick Fox. So John Barry, Eddie Jones, Rick Fox coming into the game. Shaquille O'Neal coming into the game, as he'll play with 2 fouls. So Del Negro controlling the point guard position. So back out to Eldon Campbell. So inside to Shaquille O'Neal. Shaq, not the greatest shot in the world there. As the Admiral, and Duncan, Nice rebound by Rick Fox. Inside to Eddie Jones. Oh, can't finish it. And there's a steal. Out ahead, two. There's a foul by the Admiral, his first on Eldon Campbell. So his first foul on the Admiral. Eldon Campbell picked in 1990 in the first round from Clemson. Was part of that 91 Lakers team that made the finals against the Chicago Bulls. As he goes 2 for 2 at the line. And Del Negro, as the ball goes out of bounds off the Lakers, and they'll remain with the Spurs. So second period of action here, 7:33 before halftime. And Williams has Duncan, and now the Admiral against Shaq, and that is number 3 against Shaquille O'Neal. Now Shaq, a little bit of foul trouble here with 3 fouls before halftime. It looks like Robert Horry is going to check back in the game for Shaquille O'Neal. So 45-29, Shaq picking up 3 fouls before halftime, and that's what the Lakers did not want. You know, he is their rebounding man. As Eddie Jones, no good there. And so we'll just have to see just how the Lakers do without Shaquille O'Neal. So Campbell guarding up on Robinson. And good defense by Eldon Campbell. So 20-16, 4 rebound difference. Of course, the Spurs have had more. So 48-29. As the Spurs really got to get going here. So Tim Duncan trying to shake and bake on Horry. And he really, really did a nice job there. So 48-31. Spurs shooting 33%. And Jones again for 3, no good. And Del Negro being picked up by John Barry. As Duncan can't get the shot to go in. 48-31. Oh, backcourt violation against Barry. As he, there he's telling his guys, "What, come and help me." So Williams coming out, Del Negro going out. Avery Johnson coming back in the game. He also has 2 fouls and is the Spurs point guard. And Elliott, no good, but David Robinson's right there for the cleanup. And that is where you miss Shaquille O'Neal on the rebounding end of things. So over to Nick Van Exel being guarded by Avery Johnson. He's fouled in. The shot is good. Avery Johnson, his 3rd foul with 5:15 left to go in the half. And now Popovich really got some things to consider as Avery Johnson's going to come out with 3 fouls. And Jackson will come in for him. So both Shaquille O'Neal and Avery Johnson have to sit down for the rest of the half due to foul issues, as Nick Van Exel cannot get the 3-point play. As Jackson, nice slam there. So 50-35, Van Exel dribbling around here. Eldon Campbell over the Admiral for the 2 points and the assist to Nick Van Exel. Yeah, young man out of Cincinnati. He's part of that Cincinnati Final Four team of 92. And now Fox, nice slam dunk there on the break. And the Lakers right now just really extending the lead here. So 54-35. And the Spurs and the Lakers both with key guys in foul trouble. As Tim Duncan cannot get that to go in, but nice defense by Eldon Campbell. To prevent the easy putback. So even with no Shaquille O'Neal or anybody like that, the Lakers are still playing very well without their main, oh my goodness, Eldon Campbell showed out here in this game. So Sean Elliott with Eddie Jones on him, and David Robinson with the shot. He's got 10 points in the game, shooting 4 of 13 from the field. Not the greatest percentage, but at least the guys are hanging in there. And now Horry over Duncan. Nice shot there. So just about 3 minutes left to go before halftime. And the Spurs have got to find a way to shut down the Lakers. And missed shots like that is not going to help. So Eldon Campbell with the inside against, oh, nice block by David Robinson. And Elliott for 3 gets it. So 18-point lead here. And looks like a slew of substitutions, including Beasley, Purdue. As Van Exel trying to drive the lane on that one, can't get the shot to go in. And Robinson, there's a foul on Van Exel, his first, as the shot goes in. And David Robinson, I tell you, he's got 14 points, I believe. So substitutions coming in. Johnson back in the game with 3. That is a risky move, and so is Shaquille O'Neal. So risky move for both coaches at this point with 2 minutes left in the half, and hoping that neither of your key players pick up that 4th foul before halftime. So Kobe for 3. So nice assist from Shaquille O'Neal to Kobe Bryant. They were trying to bring the double team on Shaquille O'Neal, and there is a traveling violation against Avery Johnson. So 1:33 left to go. Ray Popovich not happy with the offensive start his team has had in this game. The best start they had was at the beginning when the Lakers were 1 for 5 starting out this game. Kobe for 3. Cannot get the shot to go in. Now Avery Johnson with Kobe Bryant on him. And I tell you, back-to-back turnovers for Avery Johnson. He traveled and then he stepped on the end line. So the Admiral will come out, and Tim Duncan is also out for the remainder of this half. That way you save your people. So Bryant again for 3 gets it. 64-43. Avery Johnson. Well, he had a shot, passed it up there with the oncoming pressure of, and Purdue, nice block by Shaquille O'Neal. Over to Eddie Jones, 2 points there. 66-43 with 30 seconds left to go before halftime. So Chuck Person being guarded by Shaquille O'Neal. And there is Avery Johnson. So he finally does something right as the Lakers, in the final 15 seconds, so double screen, and Exel for three, no good, and that is how the first half ends, with the Lakers in the lead, 66-45. Despite some foul issues in the first half, both teams come out pretty much pretty well right now. Taking a look at the halftime stats, I tell you, it has been a heck of a ball game so far here in the first half. There was early in the game Shaquille O'Neal putting that offensive rebound right back in Del Negro, banking that one off the backboard. Nick Van Exel driving the lane and getting that one to go in. And then Sean Elliott starting this game with a bang with a three. And then Robert Horry right over the hands of Tim Duncan. And then Kobe getting open and hitting the three there. And then Kobe Bryant with the windmill dunk. And then again with a one-handed jam. So 59%, 37. Robinson with 13 points, 10 rebounds already. Shaq with 9 points, 7 rebounds in the game. And he's got at least three or four block shots in this game right now. Thankfully, one crucial one against Will Purdue. So welcome back to the forum here in Los Angeles and Inglewood, as we'll take a quick look at has gone 6 for 9 in this game, 2 for 4 from deep, and 1 for 2 at the free throw line. Van Exel with 10 points, 6 assists for him. Robert Horry also with 10 points, 5 rebounds, 1 assist, 1 steal, and a block shot, and shooting 4 for 6 and 2 for 2 from the free throw line in this game. Shaquille O'Neal, 9 points, 7 rebounds, 3 assists, 3 block shots in the game, but also has three fouls in the game picked up in the first half, so he'll have to 2 of those block shots he got on fadeaways defending against David Robinson. Derek Fisher with 6 points, both of his were on 3-pointers. Eldon Campbell with 6 points, 4 rebounds in the game. Eddie Jones with 5 points, Rick Fox with 5, John Barry with 2 assists, and then Corey Blunt has not seen the game yet in this game. He's a young man out of Cincinnati, started his career with the Bulls, and then came over with the Lakers during that year. And then for the Spurs, David Robinson with 13 points, 10 rebounds in the game. He's got 4 offensive rebounds in the game. And Tim Duncan, 8 points, 5 rebounds, and a block shot, and also 3 offensive rebounds. Between the two of them, they have 7 right now. And then Elliott with 6 points, 1 rebound, 1 assist. Vinny Del Negro with 5. Avery Johnson with 4 points, but was saddled with 3 fouls early in the first half. Has 4 assists in the game. And also has committed 2 turnovers, a traveling violation, and then hit the end line trying to start his drive. After that, Michael Beasley with 4 points, Chuck Person with 3, and Jared Jackson with 2 points, young man from Georgetown. and then Will Purdue. And then Will Purdue with 2 rebounds in the game. And then Monty Williams also playing at his spot too. So here we go. Second half will begin, and here comes the Lakers. So over to Eddie Jones. Inside to Shaquille O'Neal with Blunt trying to help out. Good luck with that one. Sean Elliott. No chance of that happening as Shaq had the inside position on David Robinson. And now Kobe Bryant, no chance of even defending against that fadeaway. And now Bryant. And Bryant, got the offensive rebound. So Eddie Jones over to Rick Fox. And Eddie Jones for 3. So 71-47 as the Lakers have extended this huge lead. As Avery Johnson with a little step back, no good there. On ahead to Van Exel and can't finish the shot. David Robinson with the rebound. Spurs pushing it as Del Negro. As he'll nicely put that shot in. 2 points there, and it's 71-49. So Rick Fox with Tim Duncan. So Fox with the fadeaway. Nice shot there. 59% to 38. And right now the Lakers really shooting the ball well, as no good there. And here goes. Inside to Kobe. Nice assist from Van Exel. So Avery Johnson drive in the lane. Back out to Eddie Jones. So David Robinson with Shaq on him. My goodness, how he was able to find that shot to go in is beyond me. As Robert Horry will now come back to the bench area. So inside to Shaq, and now they're bringing the double team Fox. Nice shot there. Nice assist from Kobe Bryant. And now Sean Elliott for 3. So 77-54. So Van Exel. And now Shaq. Inside. There's a foul on David Robinson, his second. Nice little screen and roll there. And Shaq with the chance for the 3-point play. In the Hack-a-Shack. And so twice he's hit perfectly at the free throw line. So right now the switch happening as Rick Fox, and now you have the mismatch. Van Exel and Tim Duncan. Inside to Shaquille O'Neal. Good assists for Nick Van Exel. So 82-56. And now Duncan trying to shake him back. Oh my goodness. Foul on Shaq. That is 4 on Shaquille O'Neal. As the shot goes in. So Eldon Campbell coming to the table as he will no doubt sub in for Shaquille O'Neal with 4 fouls in the game. And this is where, and now a lot of traffic there. And Horry can't get that one to go in. Shaquille O'Neal being very careful, did not want to pick up foul number 5. That is nice shot by Shaquille. 84-61. So over to Avery Johnson, and that, nice block there for Shaquille O'Neal. That's 4 in this game. So back over to Barry, as he'll be fouled by Del Negro, his second. And that will put in a young man out of Georgia Tech, 1992. As Shaquille will come out of the game. Eldon Campbell coming back in for him. So Shaquille O'Neal no doubt will have to sit for a little bit. But the good thing is his team is in the lead by a very wide margin. And now Worry will have to deal with the matchup with David Robinson. As Avery Johnson shooting over Eldon Campbell. And right now 4.7 assists for Avery, shooting 2 for 8 in this game. So Campbell with the switch and got the mismatch he wanted. As Avery Johnson being very careful not to pick up foul number 4. Of course, he is the point guard. He is the man that runs this offense. So if he goes on the bench, then the Spurs look like an absolutely different team. And Beasley called for the illegal screen. So 88-61. And now Jaren Jackson will come in. Williams, Del Negro, and Duncan coming out. And Will Perdue will come in and play the center position. And Van Exel, nice drive there. 90-61. I tell you, the Lakers have really made certainly made it an absolute goal of theirs to drive, as Johnson gets 2 points there. So Spurs a little bit better here in the third, but the first 2 periods, especially that first, was not the greatest in the world. So inside to Eldon Campbell. Campbell, nice fadeaway. I tell you, he is really making a name for himself with those fadeaways right now. So right now, Avery Johnson dealing with Nick Van Exel. And there's 2 points for Beasley. Defensive pressure. if they're even going to come close to getting back into this game at all. Jabari to Jones, as he can't finish that shot. Person with the rebound. And now, nice shot, but there's a foul by John Barry, his first on Jackson. So he'll go to the free throw line with 3:33 left to go here. Now, Jaren Jackson, who was undrafted, coming out of Georgetown, and Corey Blunt coming in for Eldon Campbell. Nice rebound by Eddie Jones. So back out to Robert Horry. And they are really starting to. Corey Blunt. Holy cow. 75%. Almost a steal there as Johnson dealing with Derek Fisher. And now Purdue dealing with Corey Blunt. Good rebound by Robert Horry. So 94-66. So Horry with the screen and roll right. Nice assist from Derek Fisher to Robert Horry. And 30-point lead, boy, who would have guessed this here in this game? So with about 2 minutes left to go here in the third. Good defense, but Purdue is there for the cleanup. And 96-68. Backcourt violation on Fisher, trying to do a little bit too much dancing and romancing there. Double team right now, boy. Everybody is kind of confused on defense, and that's the 2-pointer for Beasley. So 11 of 18, the Lakers 13 of 17 here in the second half. So Robert Horry going to crank it for 3, gets it. Or 2-pointer, excuse me. So 14 points, 8 points in the paint. As Avery Johnson trying to shake and bake once again. And Beasley. And there you can kind of see the inside game has kind of disappeared just a little bit with no Shaq in the middle for those offensive rebounds. And now Jones with the drive, too easy. And we're back to a 30-point lead. So 100-70. And Beasley will get that one easily. So again, offensive rebounds have been the normal for Spurs in this game. So the last 10 seconds here, Van Exel just going to kind of dribble this thing out. And that's the end of 3. So 100-72. Lakers in the lead as we head to the fourth and final period. Shaquille O'Neal with 4 fouls, but the Lakers lead it by 28. So welcome back to a sold-out Great Western Forum Arena here in Inglewood, California, as we present the assist of the game. That nice little handoff to Shaquille and the drive and the foul on Will Perdue, in which Shaq did get the three-point play. Shaq, who has been battling foul trouble most of this game, already has 4 fouls. Nope, not back in the game. He is still on the bench. Why not? It's a 28-point lead here. As the substitutions for both teams come in the game, as Corey Blunt has good defense there by the Lakers. And Blunt can't. Oh, got the offensive rebound. So Fisher running the point. Oh, they got to put up something here. And Fisher with the offensive board. Fisher with a pull-up jumper. Can't get that one to go as Will Perdue gets the rebound. As that is Perdue coming in for the tip. And 2 easy points there, 100-74. Shaq telling his guys to be ready for anything. Blunt, and he'll get the nice ring around the rosy roll for 2. 100-74 is Fisher with another assist. And there's a foul on Corey Blunt, his first. So Jackson coming out, and that will bring in Williams. And Johnson and Miller switching positions for the Lakers. So Derek Fisher. Now, no one of the starting 5 is currently in the game. There's 2 points for Davis. Lakers have been outscoring the Spurs bench by 17 in this game. As Fisher will get that 2 points to go in. Had a little bit of a difficult shot to shoot around his man, but he did get it either way. So 104-76. As they are really playing tight on defense here. So the Spurs were kind of hoping to come in here and make this a game here in game 1, but that's why this series is a best of 7. You have all the other games to prepare and get ready for, as that is 2 easy points for Miller. Nice passing, nice driving it in, and that's 2 points. So 106-78. Yeah, you really can't. Fisher loses the ball. Jones with the pickup for the Spurs, and he'll score that one. So 106-80. So Blunt with the and better do something here just to get something off. My goodness. Nice shot there to beat the clock, and he got it. So still a 28-point lead here. And now the mismatch here. Fisher on the inside. Nice defense by Johnson to help out. And Fisher for 3 or 2. So Eldon Campbell, John Barry looking like they're going to come back in the game. And now Fisher dealing with Jones here. Jones, nice shot there, but will not go in. Miller with the rebound. Inside to Blunt. Oh, can't finish it. And now Williams for San Antonio loses it. Purdue puts it in there. So Will Purdue is actually having a pretty decent game here in the garbage time. So good screen here, and back to Blunt, and he'll get the foul against Davis, his first. So Corey Blunt can't get the first one, and there is the subs. Shot is good. So Eldon Campbell and John Barry in the game now. Young man out of Georgia Tech. So 111 to 82 as, yeah, this thing is pretty much in hand right now. As there's a foul against Miller, his first. With 6:09 left to go in the game. And this game has been pretty much a runaway. And I think there was some confusion on the switch off, but it so did not matter at this point. Campbell with the steam ahead and gets the shot to go in, as he stayed right in front of Will Purdue. So Campbell had to play a good bunch of minutes in place of Shaquille O'Neal. Has really done well in this game. Miller picking up his second foul. Will Purdue at the free throw line. 6 points tonight, 6 rebounds for Big Will. Chance for number 7 rims out. As he'll get that one, 1 for 2 at the line on this trip. So Barry. So inside, Campbell can't get that one to go in. And now the Spurs. Barry with the defense, but good job finishing the play. So 5 minutes left to go. Looks like Chuck Person looking to come back in this game. And three-pointer in the corner for Miller. 116 to 85, but right now the Lakers really shooting very well. As inside, ooh, nice slam there. And I tell you, they just keep on keeping on here. Will Purdue with 9 points in the game. 8 of them in the paint. All right, inside to Corey Blunt over Will Purdue. So Corey Blunt 6'10", shooting over the 7-footer Will Purdue. And that's 2 easy points for Jones. And a timeout by the Lakers with 3:48 left to go here in this ball game. So this has been very one-sided at this point between the Lakers and the Spurs. Lakers in a commanding lead right now. As we pretty much have the scrubs in the game at this point. So Shaquille O'Neal, tonight's player of the game, with 4 block shots, and would have probably played a lot more had he not run into foul trouble with 4 fouls in this game. But I'll tell you, he really made a difference with his passing in this game also. Everybody tends to think of Shaquille O'Neal as the guy that likes to tear the rim down, and you know what? He does have a softer side to his game, and he certainly showed that tonight. So Barry for 3, and Corey Blunt with the offensive rebound. And Miller putting this one up, and again Corey Blunt with the offensive rebound. And Barry for 3 this time and gets it. So 121-89. As all they were trying to do is feed John Barry on that possession. Get him on the board. And there's 2 points there. So the Spurs have really had more of the inside game, and the Lakers have more of the outside game in this battle here tonight. So inside to Eldon Campbell, who gets that one to go in. I tell you, he's got some really good moves. And a very good backup quality to Shaquille O'Neal. So shot is Brown driving it as he, nice offensive rebound. Campbell with the block. My goodness. So Barry's going to bring the ball up as we are under 2 minutes mercifully left in the game. As Campbell, nice offensive board. So just going to kind of get it back out. Do whatever they can to reset things. As Barry will just put it up. And Campbell with the offensive rebound again. Barry King open once again for 3. 126-91. Oh, nice job there. Williams for 2. And the Lakers will call another timeout just to get this into the game, as the coach wasting no time getting these last few subs in the game, making sure that everybody gets in the game at this point. So Campbell from deep, got it. Whoever thought he could nail the deep 3, and he did it right there. Beautifully done. Now Blunt on Williams. As Williams, Barry with the rebound. As they finally hit. final 5 seconds on the shot clock, as that shot does not go in. The last 10 seconds of the ball game. So good job by the offensive team for getting that down to the final few seconds of the game, and that is how game 1 will end, with the Lakers rolling very easily over the San Antonio Spurs, 129-93 here in game 1 here at the Forum. As the Spurs will just have to gear up and get ready for game 2. It was not their best game, but what else can you say at this point? Shaquille O'Neal really played a good game. He led the team with 18 points, 8 rebounds, 4 assists, and 4 block shots in the game, as he played a fantastic game despite 4 fouls in the game. But it was to say how much of a non-factor he was, he only had 1 offensive rebound in the game. Kobe Bryant with 17 points, 1 rebound, 4 assists for Kobe, as he was 2 for 4 from deep. And then Eldon Campbell, 17 points, 5 rebounds, 1 assist, 1 steal, and a block shot in the game. And then Robert Horry, 14 points, 7 rebounds, 1 assist, 1 steal, and a block shot himself. Nick Van Exel, 12 points, 12 assists, a double-double for him, and 3 rebounds in the game, as he had 2 points in the second half, but 6 assists in the second half alone. And then Eddie Jones with 10 points, 4 rebounds, 2 assists for him. Derek Fisher, 10 points, 2 rebounds, 4 assists for him. And Rick Fox, 9 points, 4 rebounds, 1 assist, 1 steal. John Barry played very well, 8 points, 6 assists in the game, as he added all those 8 points in the second half, plus 4 assists in the game in that second half. Corey Blunt, 7 points, 3 rebounds in the game. And then Miller with 5 points, Johnson with 2, and then Brown with 3 rebounds and 5 assists for the young man out of UCLA. So really overall, everybody did a good job in moving the ball around. Shaq leading the team with 4 block shots. Campbell and Horry both have 1. And that's pretty much how this game ended. Tim Duncan led the Spurs with 17 points, 5 rebounds, and a block himself. And David Robinson with 15 points, 12 rebounds, as he only had two rebounds in the second half after having 10 at halftime. And he also had a block shot in the game. Michael Beasley with 10 points, Sean Elliott with 9, Purdue with 9 points, 7 rebounds, Del Negro with 7, Avery Johnson with 6 points, 9 assists in the game, as he had 2 points in the second half, 5 assists, as he shot 1 for 5 in the second half, but you could tell he was still a little bit bothered by those 3 fouls he picked up in the first half. Really just took away a lot of aggression for him to be able to be in this game, especially defensively. So, and then Brown with 4, Davis with 4, Jones with 4, Chuck Person with 3 points, 3 rebounds, 3 assists, and Jaren Jackson with 3 points, and Monty Williams with 2 points, 2 rebounds, and 1 assist for him. So the Spurs will just have to gear up for the next game. This was just not their game today, as they lose this one big time, 129-93. Just about every, they were outscored in every period in this game, and that's not how you. That's really not how you play the game, really. 44% for the entire game for the Spurs. So, tough way to end this game, but hopefully they will get going and be ready for the next. Hopefully they'll be ready for the next game and be ready to go from there. So, that is where we will freeze it up for right now, as you will have the Jazz and the Bulls in their Game 1 matchup for tomorrow. A rematch of the 1997 and 98 NBA Finals between these two teams. The Bulls with, of course, Michael Jordan, Dennis Rodman and company, against John Stockton, Karl Malone, and and everyone else that was on that team. So that should be a good matchup for tomorrow. 4 versus 5 matchup in that one. 3 versus 6 here today. As we all kind of get going with these game ones of the tournament number 2. You have the Nuggets and the Knicks. Battle of Georgetown alumnus in that game. Patrick Ewing against Dikembe Mutombo. And then the Hornets and the Rockets. Hakeem Olajuwon versus Alonzo Mourning. And then Seattle Supersonics with Sean Kemp against Patrick Ewing of the Knicks. And then the Bulls and the Heat. And then the Bulls and Magic. Shaq against Michael Jordan. And then a rematch of the 1991 NBA Finals between the Bulls and the Lakers. Magic Johnson, Vlade Divac, James Worthy, and everybody in that matchup. So we will pick it up here with the Bulls and the Jazz tomorrow. So until then, everyone, have yourself a great evening. Thank you for joining this one game special. And I'll be bringing to you a game each day of this tournament. So until then, everyone, as always, tell those closest to you that you love them. Buckle up for safety. And as always, keep God number one out there. And have yourself, God bless everyone, and have yourself a great evening.